Welcome to another adult virtual improv show with the LA Connection players. For some of these cast members, it's their first show today. For some, it's their third and fourth show. It's really exciting because they don't know what I'm going to give them as suggestions, but they do know the games we're going to be playing. Some of those games today are going to be Challenge. We have the news. We have Jeopardy, a little tribute to Alex Trebek. We have a guessing game, a handwriting analysis. Wouldn't it be nice to know what your handwriting says about you? And then we also have Reality House, which is kind of like a takeoff of Big Brother, where they all live in the same house. I'm Ken Scove, the host and founder of the LA Connection. It's our 44th year next year. Let's introduce the cast today, starting with Jason.
Hello.
Alex.
Hello.
Reed.
How's it going?
Tangela.
What's up?
Cameron.
Hey everybody, that's me.
Hannah.
Hello.
Thaddeus.
Hey.
Kevin.
Hi.
And Carlos.
Hello.
All right, well, let's get right into the show here. The first game we're going to do is challenge, okay? So they can challenge each other's ideas. It's kind of like philosophies. There's no right or wrong to this. Everybody can have their own opinion, and that's why they're going to challenge each other's opinion. I'm going to start off with Kevin talking, and Kevin's going to tell us why he thinks summer is better than winter. So take it away, Kevin.
Well, I mean, first off, there's leaves on the trees. If you're in a place with deciduous trees, you do know that the dead of winter is a both literal and figurative thing. There is no dead of summer. There's the dog days of summer, but everyone likes dogs, or at least enough people that it's a good thing. You know?
Oh, so, Hannah wants to challenge you. Go ahead, Hannah.
Dogs can die. They have a lifespan. And I think it's a little ignorant to say that dead days of winter and dog days of summer have no correlation whatsoever, because there are dogs that die.
Oh, Jason wants to challenge that. Go ahead, Jason.
Who says death has to be the end-all be-all? I mean, I have a dog and it died, but I did like a Frankenweenie situation where I took a rod and I put it in the air. I attached a wire to my dog, waited for lightning. The lightning struck the rod and it lifted my dog back to life. And, you know, having a dead dog, you don't have to worry about death anymore.
Oh, Reed wants to challenge that.
Yeah, I work for PETA, and I would have to broadly just oppose to sticking wires up your dog's ass. That doesn't sit very well with me. Not to mention just the immorality of bringing it back to life. You know, they're sweet, innocent animals, and the fact that you just can't let your dog just rest into eternity is really upsetting to me. So yeah. That's,
Cameron wants to go ahead, Cameron. Challenge.
I mean, we have that term, all dogs go to heaven, but like, let's be real. Is there even a heaven? We can't even say that there's an eternity for these dogs. So in comparison to the nothingness and the void in which they actually feel, it might actually be more beneficial for the dog's well-being to actually return it back to life, whether through Frankenweenie.
Oh, Kevin wants to challenge you, Cameron.
I mean, haven't we been alive in 2020? Is the void and nothingness better than this? Are we sure of that? I don't think so. I think the jury's still out on that. And I think nothingness and the void might just be the best option for us. And maybe we should consider taking
Thaddeus wants to object. Go ahead, Thaddeus. Challenge that.
I would have to beg to differ. I would say we are living in hell right now, Kevin. And I think the goal is to get to the void of nothingness, because we're down here. We got to make it up to 2021 as the void of nothingness, so we can go to 2022 as back to
Carlos
Earth, okay?
with a peace sign wants to challenge that.
I'm actually,
but you can't hear him.
The idea of trying to raise levels. I think we should just improve the standard of living of hell. Perhaps we could all work together to get an AC unit so it's not so hot down here, or maybe some escalators so we don't have to take so many stairs going in between levels.
Oh, Alex wants to challenge that. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, you know, AC units and whatnot, that all sounds expensive. Is there money in hell? You know, does the money burn up in hell because everything's on fire? You know what I mean? What are we doing here? And if we don't
Carlos wants to re-challenge you. Go ahead, Carlos.
You know what? I see you're concerned about the AC units. How about a ceiling fan for hell? That could help extinguish the fires as well, because I'm concerned the AC units won't do a good job. And if we extinguish the fires, we end your money problem, right?
Tangela. Go ahead, Tangela.
I've always thought, like, what if hell wasn't even fire? What if it was just really, really cold ice? What if, like, hell was, like, I don't know, Antarctica? You know what I mean? What if it was just really, really cold ice that hurt really bad, that they thought it was burning, but they're just kind of
Yes,
in
Kevin, go ahead.
I think this brings me back to my original point, which is that hell would be better if it was hot as opposed to cold, because you can do a lot more.
Thank you very much. That's a very good challenge, you guys. I hate to tell you guys, we're all living in hell right now. This is hell, okay?
I knew it.
You guys thought that we're in Earth. It's Revelation, folks. COVID and all that. We're in hell, folks. So let's have a really good day in hell today, okay? So we're going to start off with the news. So we're going to start off with Carlos as an anchor. Thaddeus is an anchor. Jason Weather. Entertainment with Cameron. And sports with Kevin. So everybody else will minimize themselves. Let's bring Carlos up here right now. No, all the anchors, you stay out here. Carlos, Thaddeus, Jason, Cameron, and Kevin, we need to see you all. So let's start off with Thaddeus. So Thaddeus, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be squishing your face and talking about UFOs or invading the United States, okay? Carlos is the other anchor. If you could put up anchor next to your name, that would really help. Carlos, you're going to be pulling your ear and sticking out your tongue, and people are stealing people's front doors. That's a weird thing. That's what a story. People are stealing the front doors of houses. Okay, so go ahead and put anchor up for you. Let's go over now to the weather, and the weather is Jason. Jason, you're going to be rapping about tornadoes. Rapping about tornadoes. Now let's go to Cameron with entertainment. Cameron, you're a super nerd, and you're going to be talking about the Twilight series, okay? The Twilight Saga series, maybe which one's the best one. And then sports with Kevin, you're going to point and wink, okay? And you're going to be talking about the Strongman Contest. The Strongman Contest. They have these contests. Who's the strongest man in the world? All right, guys, let's repeat what we have, starting with Thaddeus. What's your story and what's your physical?
My story is that aliens are invading the Earth, and my physical is that I'm squishing my face really, really hard.
Let's go to Carlos.
I am pulling on my ears, sticking my tongue out, and wow, people are stealing each other's front doors.
Let's go to weather.
I'm Weather, and I am rapping about tornadoes.
Let's go to entertainment.
I'm going to be a nerd, and my story is going to be about the best Twilight movie.
And sports.
We'll be covering the strongman competition while winking and pointing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 6 o'clock news at 7 with our anchors, Thaddeus and Lance. And here's Thaddeus.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 6 o'clock news at 7. This just in. Aliens have invaded the Earth. It's just amazing to me to think that we're finally realized we are not alone in this universe. I'm just absolutely mind blown. Hands to my face, hand to God. Absolutely. This is amazing. This is like the #1 story of my entire career. Now, let me take it to my co-anchor, Lance Hardwood. How are we doing today, Lance?
We are not doing great today, bud. You see, in recent news, as we know that the aliens have come to Earth, people have been seeking refuge in their houses. But what we've learned is that aliens don't know how to turn doorknobs, and so people are stealing each other's front doors.
What?
Yeah, it's like if they have an extra front door, then they have an extra barrier to the aliens.
Unbelievable.
I know. Speaking of what's unbelievable, let's turn it over to the weather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Is that a tornado? Oh, no. Oh, no. That wind is gonna blow on me. Can't you see? I'm gonna go on a spree around the town. Oh, is that a cloud? Oh, no. I gotta go home, but my home is blown. Oh, no, it's out the ozone. Oh, God. Why? Oh. Back to you,
Wow, what a sick-ass rhyme from our weather correspondent. That was fire, my guy. Now, let's check in with Cameron over there at Entertainment. Cameron?
Thank you so much, Thaddeus. Hello, Cameron here. Welcome back to my Entertainment News Weekly. Today we're going to be talking about the most incredible Twilight movie, and you may be thinking, well, it has to be Eclipse, but you're entirely incorrect, because fun fact that people don't really know, the best Twilight movie is actually a fan fiction. It was written just a few years ago and was #1 on the list. That's right, I'm talking about 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my goodness, the best Twilight film. Some people don't even realize it was written based off the series. But let me tell you, when you go deep inside the lore like I have, and you go all over the characters, and you go ahead and read every single page, you kind of get obsessed a little bit with all the different little Easter eggs that you find inside the movies. Like all the sex scenes and stuff like that is great, but I'm really more into the knowledge behind it. And it's just so incredible. All right, back to you, Lance Hardwood.
Thank you, Cameron. You are so smart and talented. Speaking of smart and talented, there has been a new development in the Front Door Stolen story. And we've discovered that a renegade group of carpenters have stood together to create extra front doors. As a result, the alien invasion has been halted by approximately 3 minutes a household. Now let's check in with Kevin with the Strongman. Kevin!
Thank you, Lance, baby. You're the man. So you ever have that problem where you have an overlarge, kind of really big, tire that you need to move and you can't move it? Well, that's why we have the Strongman competition, to figure out just if you're strong enough to do it. So today we had Wilhelm von Braun took in first in the Flugensheim event, and I don't know who came in second, but I'll tell you what, it was a mouthful saying all that right there. Now, in the overall event, we've got Wilhelm von Schlinking. He is the #1 guy overall. So I don't know. We'll find out on day 2 if that holds up. But, your sports guy will be there. Back to you, Thaddeus.
Oh my God, Kevin, you're so goddamn cool. All right, well, thank you for joining us for the 6 o'clock news at 7. I'm your anchor, Thaddeus Harold.
I'm your anchor, Lance Hardwood, and we are signing out.
Signing out.
Except for California, where now you can't even dine outside. Things are getting worse. In fact, the police are going to come even if you're eating. So I know, Lance, can you show everybody that sandwich you had next to you? I want to make sure that we put that on the air. They'll be coming to your house to arrest you soon. There's no more eating because of COVID. Okay, thank you, newscasters. I'm going to minimize all you guys. Now let's bring back our Jeopardy cast, okay? We have Hannah, Reed, Alex, and Tangela playing Jeopardy. All right, so we're just waiting for one more, and that's Alex. There he is. Alex is the cool cat who had to find his glasses, even though he doesn't know how to put them quite on right. All right, so let's go over, everybody. Hannah is our returning champion. Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, yes, my name is Hannah, as Kent said, and I am from Sweden. I am a librarian. I read so many books, some in Swedish, some in German, some in French, some in Italian, and obviously some in English, because we're multilingual in Scandinavia. Yeah, you really should do that more in the United States. So, thank you.
Wow, and then you have the Eiffel Tower behind you on those curtains. You are a traveler at all types. That is amazing. Yes. Oh, great. All right, let's go to our next contestant, Tangela. She's going to try and take you down today. Tangela, tell us about yourself.
I don't know. I just be hanging out and stuff. My baby daddy Ray got me this little gig. He was like, go on Jeopardy or whatever, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. That's fine. And so I did, and so I'm here. So yeah.
Okay, you are totally here. I can see. All right, let's go to Reed. Tell us about yourself.
Hello, I am Reed Mikhail, and I am a Russian stereotype. Huh? This is vodka. I killed this bear. And I am former head of the KGB, which is, don't worry about what that is. It's none of your business. But
Okay.
good to be back here, and I hope I play well. All right, hail Russia.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to our final contestant, Alex. Tell us about yourself, Alex.
Hey. I'm Alexander Chad Lee Bradley, as the 15th, as you may know, and my dad was friends with one of the producers, said I could win some money on here, and cool. So I mean, I just live off of my trust fund anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I win or lose. So just here to get some FaceTime for some followers. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna go do some coke on my yacht.
Yeah, what a well-spoken man. Okay, all right, Hannah or Hannah, however you want to call yourself. All right, so here we go. Hannah. Okay, Hannah. Okay, we have vacations, we have holidays, we have games, or the internet.
Oh,
Again, vacations, holidays, games, or the internet. Pick a category from 100 to 500.
I'll do the vacations for 300, please, Kent.
Okay, Hawaii.
Ding.
Okay, Hannah.
It is the place that so many people go for the honeymoon, and honestly are only like partially satisfied with the ultimate trip. I've traveled there many times.
No, that's not the answer we're looking
No.
for. Okay, who's next? Anybody else? Oh, Alex, the trust fund baby. Go ahead.
What is the island that my father owns so much land on?
That is correct. We were looking for that answer. Okay, Alex, you have the board. Again, you've got vacations, holiday, games, or internet. Pick a category.
Which one's the most expensive?
You can go up to 500 in any one of them.
Let's do 500 for vacations. Did we do that already?
Okay, so a little memory loss going on there. Yeah, vacations week. We can do it again. Okay.
No. What was the other one?
Paris.
What was the other?
No, Paris. Go ahead. You've already taken vacation. Paris. Who wants? Okay, who's gonna read? Go ahead, read. Russian spy. Go ahead.
What is place where bomb is going?
That is exactly correct. There is a bomb there. You shouldn't have told everybody about that, but there is a bomb. Okay, Reed, you have the floor. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Remind me what just one more character. Category.
Vacations, holidays, games, or the internet.
Yeah, let's do holidays for 200.
Thanksgiving. It's coming up. Thanksgiving.
Oh, ding.
Tangela. Yes, Tangela.
It's that holiday where I gotta go to my baby daddy mama house, and she be cooking this turkey, but it's like mad dry. And I always bring my signature mac and cheese that I put a lot of bourbon in, and everybody really be eating it up. They just be all up on it. That's right.
Okay, that is correct. Just to get you to shut up. Okay, all right. Pick a category.
Oh, what you say? Apartments?
No, there's no apartments. Not one of the categories. Okay, this is like ADD Jeopardy today, folks. No one can remember the categories. Okay, vacations, holidays, games, or the internet.
Oh, the internet. That's the one. Internet. I want for 500. Internet for 500, Alex.
Floppy disk. Floppy disk.
Ding.
Hannah going in first.
It's the thing that men have when they smoke too much weed.
That's right. They have a floppy disk. Obviously, you must know a lot of men in Sweden who smoke too much. Okay, Hannah, what do you want? Pick a category.
Let's do the internet for the 200, please, Kent.
Virus is the answer. Tangela's in first. Go ahead, Tangela. What do you say?
That thing that caused the panoramic that we in right now, that panoramic that we doing, it's called the Budweiser virus. That one. That's the one.
Okay. No, that's not the answer we're looking for.
Oh my God.
Reed. Go ahead, Reed. Reed.
What is how I influence American politics?
No, that's not what we're looking for. Okay,
The
Hannah
ding.
or Alex?
The ding.
Okay, Hannah, the ding. The
It
ding.
is
Go ahead.
It is what the men get when they smoke.
That is
too much
correct.
weed.
That's correct. That's the right answer. That is the right answer, no matter what you say. Okay, we're going to double Jeopardy right now. Just a disclaimer, Hannah is part of our large family. Okay, all right, so now, Hannah, you have the board still since you were last correct. Everything's worth twice the amount of money. Vacations, holidays, games, or internet. Pick a category.
Oh, it's the same categories. Yes. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
face
the
it.
same.
Same
Our
category.
writers, we don't pay them enough. Okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
I can tell. It's all right. So the internet for the highest one, whatever price that is.
Okay. Facebook. Facebook.
Ding.
Okay,
Ding.
I heard Alex first. Alex, he dinged in before you dinged. Okay, go ahead, Alex.
Ding. What my father invested in before it blew up, and then when it blew up, I cashed out. Yeah.
Okay, since you have a lot of money and your father's wealthy, I'll take that answer. Okay, Alex, go ahead and take another one. If you can still remember the categories.
Let me do holidays for $100.
What?
Do it. Throw it.
What did you say? What did you say? Oh, holidays. Okay, holidays. Okay, Hanukkah. Hanukkah.
Ooh, I
Ding,
know.
ding, ding.
Okay, Tangela. Go ahead, Tangela.
Okay, so then people that got all the money and own all the property and all the investments, that's day when they be like,
No,
7 days.
no, we
What?
no, we can't
7
take that. We'll be getting derogatory letters. Okay, Reed, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say where we do pogroms, but that is probably wrong as well. If what
No,
Tangela
I don't
said.
think you. I don't think you want to be saying that either. Okay, who's
Ding.
up next? Okay, Alex. Hanukkah.
That's the holiday where all of my father's lawyers and real estate people and all his money guys, they all celebrate. They all have like a day off or something like that.
Okay, good enough. It's actually 8 days, but that's close enough. Obviously, you don't know your
right.
holidays very well. Okay,
Right.
we're going into Final Jeopardy now. Final Jeopardy. Okay, so we have Hannah in the lead, followed by Reed, Tangela, and Alex. Alex may be able to buy his way in, but here's the final category. It's snacks, and the answer is banana. So I'm looking for the question for banana. Okay, Tangela, go ahead.
I said the shape that Hannah always talking about.
Okay, we'll take that into consideration. Let's go now to Alex. Banana.
What is cheap? Something cheap to buy in a grocery store or something.
Yeah,
Right?
that one and yeah, the $1 and $5 bribe doesn't work for me. It's got to be much bigger. Okay, let's go now to Reed. Reed.
What is secretly a camera?
Okay, and now Hannah.
I said what men have when they and then he's smoking too much.
A banana. Well, actually, Reed is our grand prize winner because bananas all have cameras in them. You didn't know. Once you peel it, you're now on camera. Thanks for playing Jeopardy.
My father will hear
Look at
about
those
this.
angry losers. Okay.
This was dumb.
All right. Thank you, losers. Now we're going to move on to return counter. Okay. So Thaddeus will be out here. Kevin, Jason, Cameron, and Alex. Okay. So Thaddeus, what I need you to do is turn off the volume and go like this so you can't hear me. But you can stay on camera so you can just pull those out and do this when you can't hear me anymore. Okay. All right. So he cannot hear. Okay. So I'll be covering my mouth because he's a lip reader. Kevin, you'll be bringing back an umbrella. Kevin, an umbrella. Kevin's at the bottom. There he is. Kevin with the umbrella. You're frozen, Kevin. You might want to leave and come on back, and then hopefully you heard me say banana. Okay, Jason. Jason, you'll be doing a leash. You'll be bringing back a leash, like a dog's leash. Okay. Cameron, we're going to kick Kevin out so he comes back. Okay. And then he'll come on back. Okay. Cameron, you're going to be bringing back a wastebasket. A wastebasket. Okay. And Alex is going to be bringing back the body part. It's the nipple. The nipple. Something your father could buy for you too. Okay. All right. So you've all got what it is. Oh, Kevin, did you hear what I said? Banana. Okay. Banana is what you're. Or umbrella. I'm sorry. Umbrella. I made a mistake. Umbrella. Kevin, umbrella. I think he heard me though. Put your hand up, Kevin, if you heard me. He did. Okay, perfect. Okay, so all of you guys minimize yourself, and I'll bring you in the room, and then let's bring Thaddeus back out now. Go ahead, minimize, Alex. There you go. Okay, Thaddeus, I know that I'm friends with your dad. I know you're trying to kind of help get a job here to help pay off some of your student debt, which I think is over like $188,000. Because you wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So we're going to help you. I'm going to give you a job in the return department. These people will be bringing back different things, and here's the deal: you really don't know what they're bringing back, but you can take guesses, and if you guess it right, then I'll applaud you and do good. So let's see how well you know some of the stuff they're bringing back in the department store. I'm going to ask Kevin to come in. He was waiting out there in line to come on in, and I'll let Kevin talk to you now. Go ahead and take your mute off. There you
go.
What's good?
I'm a little disappointed in this purchase. It's not stopping anything here. Okay, nothing.
Ooh, is it like a toilet plunger? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
A part of me wishes it was a toilet plunger because at least I would expect to have a little bit of water on me afterwards. That's kind of normal.
Oh, I got you, dude. Yeah.
So, listen, I've been trying to listen to some of my favorite Rihanna songs of all time too, and it's just making me feel even worse right now.
Oh, it's like an iPod Shuffle, right?
If I had an iPod Shuffle, it would probably be broken right now, okay? Because it's not waterproof.
You dropped like your boombox in the pool, didn't you, bro?
If only the pool was a problem. I don't know if you've looked outside, okay? It's not exactly dry out there, and yet here I am, not exactly dry either, okay?
Oh, is it like a broken umbrella?
Yes.
Yes, very good, very good. Thank you, Kevin. We have a monster umbrella back there in the back room for you. You can get 18 people under it. Okay. Well, now we're going to bring in our next guy. This is Jason. Jason has something he wants to bring back. Go ahead, Jason.
What's good, Jason?
Hi. So yeah, this product that I came to your establishment to buy isn't very good at restraining things.
Is it like one of those sex leashes that you put on your significant other?
Close. Actually, we'll take that sex leash because it was leash. Good enough. Boy, Jason, you got to get out of that S&M stuff. We got a big leash back here there, plus some handcuffs for you. Okay, thanks a lot, Jason.
Will you be back there?
Put you in those.
Sexy time, bro.
Yeah, no, I won't be back there, but there'll be someone back there for you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Jason. You sick puppy. Okay. All right. Let's bring in our. By the way, he's out on parole. Let's bring in Cameron now. Cameron has something he wants to bring back.
Cameron,
Hey, what's going on? So I've been trying to use this properly for forever now, but every time I try to put something in it, it just falls right out. There's like a giant hole on the side. It's just I don't know how I'm supposed to take anything out with this.
Is it like your booty hole or something?
It smells like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty gross. Yeah, it smells pretty terrible. But that's just because I've been using it.
Oh, I get it. It's like your foot because you've been kicking ass lately, Cameron.
I have.
Eh.
I mean, I'm glad word's getting around. That actually is really that makes me happy. But that's beside the point. It's not my foot. I'm just trying to, I keep it with me in the office, and I'll always throw out whatever over towards it. And sometimes it'll land, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll go straight through the hole on the side. It's weird. It just fills right out.
Is it like your penis, bro? Are you returning a penis?
Eh.
We're really stuck on my body, and I think this is, if you have an HR or something, maybe we could talk about that. But it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not on me.
Okay.
I
not the body
use
part,
it.
not the body part.
I'm just using it. All right. I use my body parts too, but that not for this. I got a lot of stuff that needs to just be taken outside every day, and it keeps it easy to have it right next to me. But I mean, if it's a hole in the side, I can't really fill it up with everything that I need to fill it up with.
Is it like a garbage can, bro?
We'll take that. Wastebasket, good enough. Garbage can,
There you go.
same thing.
Yeah. Thanks for
He must
wasting
have
my
thought
time.
the body part.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Cameron. Now this is the guy who's bringing back the body part. So be guessing for body part now. Okay, Alex, go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, I would like to return a body part.
Okay.
As previous gentleman stated. Now this is a body part I'm a little embarrassed about. It's not really, people you can't really show it in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Shun the pond.
Oh yeah, it's like the gooch, isn't it? Is that right? You can tell me if it is. Okay. Oh,
No.
okay. Maybe later. Okay.
No. It's a really stimulating area. It's sensitive, stimulating area. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally get it. Is it like the top of your head? Because you're not allowed to show that in public anymore. Because you gotta
No,
wear a
it is not.
hat.
This is something where when you're out in public, it's okay for one gender to show it, but the other one really can't show it. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, it's your
Also,
areolas.
there, you look like one of my goats. What did you say it was?
Well, we'll take that. Areola is a nipple. We'll take it, even though you didn't say the word actually nipple. Nipple
Free the
works
nipple,
very
bro.
good. All right, and this guy's got 3 of them now. So thank you, Alex. Thank you, Thaddeus. Yes, erect nipple is an areola. Okay, for those of you who didn't know it, now you all do. All right, so let's bring our handwriting analysis team out. We have Carlos and Tangela, who are experts in dissecting people's handwriting, and we have Hannah, who's volunteered to bring her name out. She's going to hold her name up now in front of the camera. And Carlos and Tangela, go ahead and put it right as close as you can there with your finger out of there. You go. Perfect. Okay. That is fantastic. Okay, now hold it still. There you go. Everyone can see that. Okay, Tangela and Carlos. I'll start with Tangela, and then we'll go to Carlos. You guys can kind of go back and forth with your comments. What do you see there, Tangela?
Yeah, the first thing I see is I noticed that it is not level. The name is not level, meaning her life is full of just chaos, and it just entails a lot of non-straight, non-linear things. At this point, I can tell she's a Capricorn just by how the line in the H touches the A. Absolute, utter Capricorn activity. Just the little squiggle on the end of the H tells me that she's not proportioned. She doesn't like order. She likes a little pizzazz, a little paprika on her chicken. And it's not really bland. She does not subscribe to that white people don't season their food stereotype. And I really agree with that. I love that about her. The ends don't touch either. So that just gives me a lot of, hey, nah, bitch, don't fuck with me type of energy that I agree. And I love that about her. How about you, Carlos? Are you seeing anything?
Well, I just want to expand on all the things that you said. For example, when you go to the Han being separate from the Na, Han, Na, there's the fact that I want to approach the the fact that she spelled it in a way that looks almost like a sword. It has a taper to it. It has a point to it. And the Han is at the Hun, as in Attila the Hun. Hannah is aggressive. Han. And then you see the taper, almost like the distal taper of a sword, so she can puncture. She can puncture into the rest of the sentence. It's about her. It's about her. She is Hannah. Hannah. Hannah to whatever it is you have to say.
Exactly. Exactly. And also, if we could just take account that the little tiny paper she's using, she feels like she fits in this small space. You know, she feels like she fits in this really tiny space. And the fact that it's blue, sadness. Lots of sadness.
Yes, it's
like
calling
Care
back
Bear
to
fashion.
it's calling back to Genghis Khan, really. The aggression there, coming from too small of a position, but wanting to grow, wanting to escape the paper. And then we look at the H. We look at the H at the beginning. It is big. It is big. It is like her mother's expectations of who she would be when she grew up, but she never met them, and it gets smaller and smaller, showing what her expectations become over time until it doesn't even match the rest. It was block letters, but now it's curvy and it's just not right.
That's where the nah comes in, where she's like, Mom, nah, I ain't gonna do what you want me to do. Nah, that's not how I am. Back to that Attila the Hun thing, back to that the Han thing, where she's like, Han, I'm aggressive, but then the nah again, she's like, Han, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm too cool. You know what I mean? A lot of the time,
and I think deception.
It's really deceptive, because and also because it's written in black. I'm like, maybe she steals. Maybe she steals things sometimes, and it's just it's harder to put together. But she might not steal hearts.
Going back to the way that it is spelled, you can see that the Han and the Na are almost different ways of spelling letters altogether. It's almost different handwritings. Like she's combating some dark inner thing inside of her. She's aggressive, but she wants to be calm. She's hiding her true self. But let's go back to the A's for a minute, because I'm concerned about the fact that she wasn't breastfed. There's a big emphasis on the circles there, and it's very concerning. Hannah.
And
well,
also
thank you both very much. You brought her to tears with her figuring out her past, and we're going to have to send someone over for therapy now because she's a mess. You guys are just amazing how you can break down handwriting. So if anybody from the audience wants to send in their handwriting, we can have these two analyze it and find out how screwed up you really are. Thank you very much for handwriting analysis. Okay, now we're going to bring out Hannah and read, and hopefully Hannah's cleaned her eyes out and she's okay again. Oh, there she is. Okay, you're a little frozen there. Let's see if there you're moving. Okay. So Hannah and Reed. Now this is a fun game because this is called asides. So what they'll do is they'll look like this when they want to talk to each other, but when they want to give us a personal aside, they'll talk to us personally. They'll lean into the camera and actually talk to us. So we'll get to know what they're really thinking about the other person or just their thoughts in general. Okay. So this is going to be the big breakup. I'm going to have you unmute Hannah. You'll start this. You've already in tears, so you should already be emotionally ready to go for this. And then when she puts her mute button on, you'll know, Reed, you're on. Okay? All right, Hannah, here we go.
Hey, thanks for coming in today. I was just kind of wanting to talk about some things. I think we're both on the same page. Things have obviously been off between us because you literally don't talk to me anymore. I do not remember the last time we talked. You haven't texted me in a week. It's just kind of been inconsistent with communication. Some of it's my fault. None of it's my fault. And I just kind of think that we should talk things through, maybe take a break for a period of time or forever. I literally never want to talk to you again. So what are you thinking?
Yeah, hey, I mean, really, I'm glad that we're meeting face to face. Really good to see you, Haley. I mean, Hannah, good to see you face to face. I'm glad that we're having this communication. I think that really speaks to a really healthy relationship. And I should know because I have at least 10 girlfriends, which is why it was hard for me to place the one who's right in front of me right now. So this is going to be a lot of me just like, BSing and trying to remember, which things I did with this one. So, yeah, but, I think, as I was saying, I think I'm glad you took the initiative and really reached out to me. I know I've been a little withdrawn lately. I've just been like really reflecting on myself, and I'm glad that, you're helping me pull out of that. So yeah, thanks to you. Thank you.
Well, I'm so happy I've had such an influence on you. Clearly I know I've been such an important person to you, and I know you're lying. You're hiding something from me, and you don't think that I notice that you only call me babe. Okay. I get it. I see that. So, I'm glad I've been able to help you. I'm glad you've been introspective, which would explain, why you've been gone for so long. But I was kind of thinking, I did actually want to ask you about something specific. Here we go. The other week, I texted you, if you could come over, and you were like, yeah, totally. I'll be there in a bit. And then you called me Jessica. So, I was just wondering, like, what the heck? It's like definitely not autocorrect. You know what I mean? He knows what I mean. So I'd love to hear what's going on.
Yeah, totally not Jessica, babe. No, I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, for me, I think that like women, I just love them all just so much that sometimes I just mix them up in my head, like how like when, I have brothers and my mom will like call me my brother's name and etc. So it's kind of like that. So like, but you're definitely my only girlfriend. Just throwing it out there. The reason I've been gone so long is because I have been on a bender in the Philippines, with Jessica, of course, Haley, Tracy, Monique, and Barbara. When I said I was coming over to see Hannah last week, it was I was in a pool. I got the cucumbers on my eyes, so that explains that. Gosh, I just forgot where I was. But again, you're definitely my only girlfriend, and that's the takeaway here.
All right, very good, very good. I'm not sure you guys will work out together. Let's bring the whole cast in. This last game is called Reality House. It's our takeoff of Big Brother. So I'm going to give everybody like an archetype, and then we're going to find out what's going on in the house. So let's start out with Hannah. Hannah's going to be the gossip, okay? So go ahead and minimize yourself and get into character and put gossip up. Tamitha's going to be a nympho. Tangela, is going to be a Tamitha, that's another name. I'm doing what Reed just did. Oh my God. Tangela, you're going to be a nymphomaniac, okay? All right. Let's get Carlos. Carlos, you're going to be, let's see, a good one for you. How about Carlos? You're a kleptomaniac. You're stealing from everybody in the house. Okay. Jason, you're a germaphobe, okay? Germaphobe. Okay, Alex, you're a macho asshole, okay? Macho asshole. Okay, Reed, you're accident prone, Reed. Accident prone, okay? Cameron, let's put you as, you think everyone's out to kill you. Okay, you think everybody in the house wants to kill you. Okay, Thaddeus, you're nosy. You want to get into everybody's business, okay? And Kevin, you have anger issues. Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, welcome to our reality house. I'm Kent. We put all these people in the house 30 days ago. We didn't know if they'd all live together very well. We actually chose a lot of different types of personalities to see how they get along, to see if we can create some energy in the house, some conflict in the house. And let's bring them all in now and get to know what's happened in the last 30 days. So let's start with Hannah, who's the gossip. Hannah, could you give us some gossip? What's going on in the house?
Oh, can I? Yeah, honestly, I know it's only been a month, but like there is some tea to be spilled, if you know what I'm saying. So honestly, to start, this is insane. The smallest thing, and yet it's caused such a rift. So we all know that Reed is like kind of accident prone. And so the other day he was like walking normally, and then he tripped into Kevin's room and broke his one like trinket that he's kept here as like, you know, like homesick, like, you know, it was like a little one of those like willow statue things. It's like the bark, and it's like a woman holding a baby. You know what I'm talking about? They sell them in a lot of boutiques. Anyway, who knows? He broke it. Like, shattered into a million pieces, and Kevin has like lost his mind. It was insane. He almost beat him up in the kitchen. It was crazy.
Well, let's go over to thank you, Hannah. Let me go over to Kevin now. Kevin, who's got some anger issues. How did that make you feel when he fell into that priceless statue or whatever it was?
Yeah, I mean, it was. Let's just say it was trying. You know, it was a little trying. You know, I've been really trying to be on my best behavior here. There's a lot of strangers, a lot of new people. We're on TV. But why are you breaking precious valuables of strangers? I'm trying to be nice. But yeah, I was, you know, just a little upset.
Okay. Let's go to Reed for a second. Reed, so what did you feel like when you tripped and fell into his priceless, valuable thing?
You know, Ken, I felt like both of my ankles broke because that is what happened. I'm still in Kevin's room. That's and on the floor still. When I fell and you know, and tripped over his doodad, I did break both of my ankles. So when you're asking me how I felt, that's how it felt. I called the doctor, and he was like, "I'm not a real doctor. I don't know why you're asking me, but just don't move, and like it'll be okay." So you know. So basically, it was like, yeah, it'll be fine. Just stay where you are. So I'm trying to heal up here in Kevin's room. Having to stay in Kevin's room has been tough because he is fucking nuts. But Kev, I'm sorry. I think maybe you owe me an apology because my ankles are broken thanks to your stuff. So think about it.
Well, I'm going to move on now to Cameron. Cameron thinks everybody in the house is trying to kill him, especially Alex. So, Cameron, I know Alex is going to come on very strong to you. Why do you think he's trying to kill you?
You listen here, Ken. All right? I know every single one of these motherfuckers is here to kill me, all right? Not just Alex, but especially Alex. And that's why I'm taking precautionary measures. That's right. I have some backup plans on my backup plans just in case Alex gets a little bit too personal. Right, Alex? Because you love getting personal. I know you all do. I know every single one of you do.
Wow. Now let's go to Alex. Alex, do you want to kill him? What bothers you about Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron's first of all, Karen's a little bitch. You should change your name to Karen or just something a little more girly. Dude, you annoy the shit out of me. Okay, you beta male little flannel wearing. What is that? A sword? A sword? Dear God.
That's what's gonna kill you, motherfucker.
I'm gonna Spartan kick your door in and snap your neck like a little baby bird. You understand that? I'm coming for you.
Wow.
Easy.
Well, another story in the house. Let's go over to the germaphobe for a second. So I understand that you were worried that Tangela came into your room. It might be a different name now. I can't read her name. It's too far for me. Was it? Is it Tamitha now? Tamitha. Okay. Oh, Tamala? I can't read her name. God damn it! Doesn't make any difference. The nympho came in the room to the germaphobe, and you sprayed her down with Lysol. Is that a true? Because Hannah told me that story that you sprayed her down when she walked in your room.
I didn't get much of a good spray on her because she just rushed into my room and she just sprang on me. It was I wasn't even to put on my human condom that covers the whole body.
Right. So that's really a different way to get head, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, I went into her room and turned,
Hmm.
oh my goodness. I turned on the black light and
Mhm.
oh,
What happened?
everywhere,
Uh-huh.
everywhere.
Well, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of your Lysol and your spray has been stolen
What?
by Trusty. But we'll go to Trusty in a second. I want to go. I
Christina,
want to
don't
follow
steal
up with
that. That's
the
impossible.
Tamphila. Tamphila. Okay, so you came on to the germaphobe. How did
Yeah.
that work out? And yeah, why
Oh
were
my
you coming
God.
on to him?
Cause he's so cute, and he's all like, "Rare, I'm scared of germs and stuff." Arg. And so, I went in and I was like, "I have a germ for you." He didn't like that, but it's fine. It's fine. I liked it. So.
What did you feel when he sprayed you down with Lysol?
I felt like he was like cleaning me up in his own like loving way, like, and that's his love language, spraying you with like stuff, and I was like, this is so sweet. Maybe we could be like a couple or something. I don't know.
Well, I just want to let you know, when you were in the germaphobe's room, Trusty, who's not only stole some Lysol from the germaphobe and some of his spray bottles, but he also stole your underwear, Nympho.
Oh my God, dude, those are gross. Why would you do that? I haven't cleaned them in 3 months.
Well,
Ew.
well, let's ask Trusty. Trusty, why did you do that?
Well, I mean, considering how well the show is doing, it's a lot of money on the black market, honestly. I mean, I can sell these for $75, and all I had to do was walk into your room. And I mean, with the epidemic right now, yes, I took your Lysol wipes. It's just there's the sell back value is just so much. But I think what I really would like to focus on right now is that I'm personally have been very hurt by Reed today. That thingy-majig was almost $10,000 in resale value. And I was going to get that today. And now I can't because of Reed.
So you're going to go into Kevin's room and steal his artifact?
Obviously.
Okay. Reed, did you hear that? That you ruined his opportunity to get that artifact worth $10,000.
Trusty, I can explain myself, okay? The reason behind my actions is that.
Oh, see, there he goes. He left. He just left. He's a coward. He is a coward. And I had other stories about him. Here he's back now. Reed, we just saw you just try and leave. You got problems. But another problem, Reed, is you fell into our nympho, and apparently you are a virgin, so you had your first sex with a nympho?
No problem with that. I had no problem with that. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there are definitely worse places to fall. Kevin's room being an example. But what can I say? I fell for her.
Yeah, well, you know what? Alex is very jealous, and he's very pissed off at you. So you might not even have legs. I know you have no ankles. Alex, you want to respond to that?
Yeah, he's not going to have legs because he's a little weak little thing hiding under a desk. I'm going to take that desk and I'm going to crack it over your head, and then I'm going to steal your girl because all the girls love the alphas, baby. What are you talking about? Where even are you, you little insect? You little worm. Dude, dear God. I'm coming in.
You know who's a worm?
Do your room
Alex,
as well.
you know who's a worm, Alex? Is the nosy guy. He's been listening at your door, having sex with the nympho. He's been listening at Kevin's door, listening to him fighting with the accident-prone Reed. So come clean, Thaddeus.
See, that's okay, because you should be able to take notes from a real, top of the food chain. You'll never be.
Let's hear what Thaddeus. Yeah, Thaddeus, what do you know about some of these people?
I would have to agree. I mean, I've been reading each one of your journals. I've hacked each one of your accounts on Facebook, and I like to search through your history when you're sleeping. Yeah, I can say, Kevin, I want to recommend a book for you. It's called The Secret of Life. It's Oprah's newest book. It's phenomenal. Will help you with your anger issues. And yeah, Alex, I hear the sex that you do have at nighttime, sometimes with Nympho, sometimes with Accident Prone's girl. It sounds like they enjoy it a lot. I have been taking notes. I have been recording it, and I will be airing it to the house next week in our slideshow. So, just wonderful. Great work you're doing. Great work.
Well, folks, I think we have a new film getting rolled in next month, so everybody's going to find out what the nosy guy knows about each and every one of you. And I'd just like to leave this, Hannah, the trustee has got your diary, okay? So you might want to check in with him after we go off the air because he has your diary, okay? And he knows everything about you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Reality House. And that's our show today. All right, what a great show you guys put on today. Let's introduce our cast again. Hannah.
Woohoo, yay.
And Tangela.
Wah!
And Jason.
Hey, that's me.
Jason over there in the corner. There he is. Hey. And Carlos.
Hello. I did a thing.
Alex.
Hi.
Cameron.
Celebratory sounds.
Thaddeus.
Thanks for watching.
Kevin.
Bye.
Ooh, he still got anger. And Reed, who's got his ankles back. All right, I'm Ken Scove. This show will be up on our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy. Some of these guys have done a number of shows, so you can watch all their shows. They'll be doing another show in 30 days from now, a month from now. We'll put up our next show. Everybody, wave goodbye to everybody. Thanks for watching today.